Hi guys, how's it going? Caitlin here and welcome to my kitchen for another prep day. So exciting, right? We're totally getting ahead of the week. We're getting all the things done, well, some of the things done, but it's gonna make things so much easier. You're gonna love yourself for this. And I hope you're gonna love what's on the menu this week too, because we have goulash, then stuffed sweet potatoes, Indian pork roast with carrots, beef and broccoli, and chicken Caesar wraps. How does that sound? Lots of good things. I'm gonna get right into this. We're ready. We got all our food collected. It always makes it easier if you have everything collected so you're not searching for anything. So look through, see what you need for food, grab it, see what you need for tools, grab it. You get a handy list just for that purpose. And I'm gonna start with step 3. Because, I mean, you don't have to do it, but I'm going to bake my sweet potatoes in advance so that when I'm doing my stuffed sweet potatoes, I can just kind of heat them up, right? So that's just gonna make things a little bit easier for me come Tuesday. So I'm just gonna stab the crap out of them with a fork. Depending on how your weekend went, this might be therapeutic for you too, who knows? So I'm gonna do mine in the pressure cooker because it's very hands-off. It'll happen while I am doing other things. And I've already got this time in the kitchen, so this is just extra time that I'm not worried about, which is kind of the name of this whole game, right? So do all my choppy after I do my stabby. My goodness, what a violent practice this is. It's kind of fun though. I don't know if there's a science to how many holes you stab in it. Just go with your heart. Go with what your heart tells you. So I'm going to throw in the pressure cooker here. I'm throwing in a cup of water because otherwise a pressure cooker will not be happy. Throw all those in there. And I'm just going to set it to lucky number 13 minutes. There we go. Now that'll start, that'll do its thing while we're doing all the other things, right? Like that's just time that we're not gonna get back otherwise. So chopping 1.5 onions. I'm not actually gonna chop 1.5 onions. I'm gonna chop 2 onions because I will find something to do with the extra onion. Odds are I'll put it into one of the recipes, but I could also use it for omelets throughout the week. There's just always something that my family can put omelets into. So heck, with that extra onion, like you could have yourself ready for, you know, omelets. You could prep yourself some omelet bites while you're doing all this. Get some of your quick breakfast taken care of too, or egg bites, I guess. Mix that in. There's no reason why you can't do a little more prep or prep for some other meals at the same time as you're doing this, right? So I'm just doing a rough chop with these, and then I will be making use of my trusty food chopper. There was some skin that I was not very happy with. Let's try that again. There we go. Happier that time. Kind of a gummy onion. It's kind of a weird, ooh, but I will tell you it's some powerful. That's a powerful gummy onion. Lolly, my goodness. Okay. Whew. Oh, gonna take me a minute to recover from that one. My goodness. Okay, so got 2 chopped onions. Now I am going to chop. I am going to chop 3 sticks of celery. Because chopping veggies, if you only get the chopping of veggies done, you've got a lot done. See if I can get the last 4 of these chunks done all at once. Awesome, without a hitch. Okay, now I am going to just peel up 1 carrot here, and I'm going to chop it up and throw it in with the celery because they're both going in the same recipe. So that'll save 1 storage container in the fridge. There we go. So we got our chopping done. Now, if that is all the gumption that you can muster, you've put in almost 9 minutes of prep. That means you've saved yourself at least 9 minutes plus dishes later on this week. Congratulations, well done. If you're still with me, let's go on to step 2, shall we? All right. So here we are going to peel and chop 4 carrots. Now you can chop them in any way that you want. I'm gonna make mine kind of like carrot sticks. Are you big on like food aesthetic? Like I find that's a thing for me. I like my food cut up in a way that it looks a certain way on my plate, because if it looks prettier, then I'm more likely to enjoy my meal. And it's not as crazy as it sounds, I like to justify, because that's a big thing about restaurants and chefs and whatnot, is proper plating. Because if the plating looks good, people will enjoy the food experience a little more. And I want that experience at home. without being a chef. I mean, except for kind of a pampered one, right? Sorry, undersized. Okay. So, there we go. I'm gonna cut off the ends of all these carrots. The ugly part there. Ugly parts there. And if you do not yet have a nice sharp knife, get yourself a nice sharp knife. You deserve a nice sharp knife. They're practical. You will use it every week for meal prep, and it will be your favorite prep knife that you ever had. And if you get a knife with a lifetime guarantee, then you will love that knife forever. Guaranteed. And if any of these recipes you look at it and you think, you know what, my family really likes carrots, I want more carrots in this, then go for it. You can do that. Add more carrots. And nobody will fault you. You might just have to add a little bit more seasoning if you still want, you know, all the flavor plus all the carrots. And a lot of it will depend on the size of them as well. Go. There we go. So I got all my carrots chopped. And I'm actually going to throw these into another container here. And I'm going to cover this in water so my carrots will stay good. Like if you want to just chop up a few extra carrots right now, just have them as carrot sticks and snacks throughout the week, put them in a container with water and they will stay good for you for a very, very, very long time. We are going to slice 2 onions. You can slice these in kind of like, you know, slice the strips, or you can cut them in like circles. I'm sure there's more efficient terminology for this. But you can chop these however you want. I am going to do just circles like this because it's quick and easy. And these are just going in with the pork roast. So I find this nice shape for roast. You go with whatever shape you're feeling. There is no wrong answer. There we go. Okay, I gotta dump my junk bin. Here we go. Ready to build up some more junk. Okay. Not collecting junk in the trunk, just collecting, you know, junk in my pocket here. My cutting board pocket. Whoever decided to put pockets on cutting boards was a genius. Like, I don't notice it so much when I'm prepping a single supper or something like that, unless there's a lot of veg going on with it. So I have a little bit of skin on this, make it really slippery. Last thing I need is anything that makes me more accident prone than I'm already born into, so. There we are. Throw the onions in there. And there we go. Some more slicing done. Now, we have broccoli going on this week. If you're doing fresh broccoli, you can choose to cut that now, or you can cut it, do it later in the week. Honestly, I got a bag of frozen broccoli because it was on sale. So you do what you do, right? So I'm just gonna dump my whole bag of frozen broccoli in with it when I'm ready to go that night, which means I'm moving on to step 3. And I only got 10 minutes left on my potatoes. I know it sounds weird, but it has to pressurize first and then it starts the countdown. Okay. Oh my goodness, those onions are making me cry again. Whew. I'm going to chop up some lettuce. So the lettuce is for the Caesar wraps, but it could also be for side salads throughout the week. I know I'm going to be putting side salad with the stuffed sweet potatoes. I love to have just a little something that is fresh. So I love to be able to have lettuce just cut and ready to go. So I'm ready to go and make salads. And if you're somebody who can't get enough Caesar, you could be having Caesar salads on the side with just about everything. All week long. Unless that takes away from the specialness of Friday, because I don't want to do that. Friday should always be a little bit special. It should feel like a treat. Because you know what? You made it through the week. You did good. You conquered. You have something delicious, and then you're ready to slay the weekend too. There we go. If there is a science to chopping romaine, I do not know what it is. I just cut it into rings and then I cut the crap out of it some more. But hey, it seems to work. There we go. Now is also a great day to look in your fridge and see what needs to be used up. Because there will be some stuff that is just going to be there. You're gonna want to use it. And if you look at it today, you can kind of plan in advance something that you can incorporate into another dish. Be like, well, I could put this into the stir fry or whatever. Because I mean, you could add a lot of extra things to a beef and broccoli too, and it's still gonna taste good. But yeah, no, today is a good time to go look through your fridge, see what needs to be used. If you don't want to use something this week, check and see if it can be frozen. Most things can, unless it's, you know, really, really, really high fat. We're going to grate up 1/3 of a cup of parm. Unless you want a little more for side salads and what throughout the week, or a little to throw in your goulash after, then you are certainly free to do that as well. I think that looks good. We'll go with it. Now, go ahead and put this in a little container. And there we go. I'm ready. I'm ready for my week. Now I'm just gonna put that stuff in the fridge. I'm going to put this stuff in the dishwasher and I am good to go. That is just gonna save me a ton of time. Those are gonna be ready in 5 minutes and then I'm gonna off gas it and then those are just gonna go in the fridge too. I'll give them a poke to make sure they're good, and if not, heck, I'll bake them a little more on Tuesday. I don't think it'll hurt them any. Okay guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy this week. If you love any of the recipes, let me know. If you hate any of the recipes, I guess you can let me know that too. Any feedback is good feedback, right? And I will see you next week. Bye-bye.